I have 2 weeks before a really fun trip that I cannot speak about yet. I know I can't get D's in 2 weeks, but like, I'm just trying to stay healthy so that I feel good. You know what I mean? Check on it.
Your dad's at the door, by the way.
Oh, my bad. Papa! Once, I think one spin. No? Because that would, it flows.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go.
Babe, what the?
I'm going on vacation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. For 5 days. Do you know why?
No. Surprise story.
Yeah, surprise story.
Oh, okay.
What do you think? How much was this?
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
How much?
I'm not telling you.
I know.
How much? Sure, yeah. We'll go with that. But yeah, pretty much, she thinks we're going on a brand trip. Her agency, I emailed them, email her and tell them that this company wants to fly us out to Bora Bora,
Oh,
like an island.
okay.
But really, it's a lie.
So now everybody going to know.
No, I'm gonna post this after.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Only if she doesn't know. It doesn't matter if anyone else knows.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm the one who's doing it.
Okay.
But she doesn't know. She thinks the company is.
Okay. Ha ha ha. Funny.
5 days left until I propose to Tanuska. Yes, you heard that right. There's been some crazy planning for this one. So if I'm gonna start from the beginning, pretty much after we started doing like videography, content creation, we always talked about going to Bora Bora. That was like one place that we always brought up and we always talked about it throughout the years, and we're like, yo, we need to go here one day and we'll make it happen, law of attraction, all that stuff. So that was in my mind from way before. I'm like, you know what, one day if I could do a sick proposal, I would love to do it there. So obviously I thought of this idea of doing it there, and I'm like, how can I make this happen without making it obvious that I'm the one planning the trip? So an idea I had for a really long time was to try to reach out to like brands, and that way I can get them to pretend to send her on a trip. Tanuska obviously signed to an agency this past year, and I was like, this might be the perfect opportunity to try to reach out to them. They obviously work with her. They're the ones who do her emails and make sure they coordinate with like brands and all that when she has like collabs and stuff. So one day, probably like 4 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, something like that, I was sitting there and I was like, what if I reach out to her brand manager? She always talks about her managers. So one day I went on her phone and I knew her manager's name. I didn't know like anything else about her, but I knew her manager's name and I knew they used an app called Slack. So I went into her Slack, clicked her manager's name, got her phone number, and basically sent her a message saying like, hey, I'm Nadoon, Tanuska's boyfriend. I had this idea that I want to talk to you about. If you can give me a call. Also, Tanuska doesn't know it's like a project I've been working on. I obviously didn't want to say what it was because I didn't want to message it. And then two, I didn't know if she would reach out to her by accident, you know, like, oh, like your boyfriend spoke to me, and then she'd be like, wait, what? So I kind of made it seem like I'm working on something. So basically she called me and I told her the game plan, and she has been such a huge help. So the agency Tanuska works with is CFG, and Katie. She's the one who's been helping me. Katie, if you're watching this, thank you so much for everything you've done. It's been a huge help. Told her the whole game plan. And I was just letting her know, like, I will cover all the costs for the flights and accommodation and food. And I said, I'll cover everything. All I need you to do is basically send her an email saying that she got an opportunity to go to Bora Bora. And then I kind of had to figure out, like, how can that be said? Like, would it be like a travel agency or would it be like the hotel? So that's all I needed from her end. But I told her the game plan and she was like, I can help you with this. And literally, she reached out to the hotels for me, all the hotels in Bora Bora, and she also got us a media rate for the rooms, which honestly was a huge help because goddamn, if I did not get that, I would have been bodied. Still got bodied though, but not as bad. And it was Four Seasons, Bora Bora, which is like the spot. She just did all this extra stuff, helped me plan, she made an itinerary like to send to this guy. So when she initially sent the email saying like, hey, there's this opportunity that might happen, might not, Danuska called me right away and she's like, you will not believe what happened. And I feel so bad. I actually feel bad because like I'm laughing because like she's telling me and I have to laugh. She's like, hey, there's this opportunity and one of the spots might be Bora Bora. I was like, what the hell? Like, do you have a +1? Like, what? I want to come. I'm like, you can't go on that trip without me. Like, we've been talking about it. And she's like, I know. Like, I already asked them. Right when she got the email, the first thing she asked was like, hey, like, do I have a +1 for this? And obviously it's like a very expensive trip. So she's like, I'll pay to bring him on the trip. And that's the thing with Danuska, like every opportunity she gets, she always looks out for me. So when she initially told me, I was like, oh, like I got 2 gigs that week. I'm like, I don't know if I can like even make it if I'm allowed to, even though I didn't. But I was trying to make it so believable. Like in her head, if she thinks like, oh, he has gigs that week, like there's no way that this guy would plan this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's impossible for him to plan. Yeah, I got a bunch of gigs. Like if you're able to bring a +1, like I gotta try to like get them to swap. And keep in mind, I had no gigs. I picked this week specifically because I have a wedding in a few days, and then after that, I'm basically off for like 10 days. So I made sure to do it within that slot because I got more weddings in October. Danuska's sister is also having a baby. So I'm like, you know what? This is like the week to 2 weeks that I have to do this. I finally picked up the ring. We're gonna go pick up the goods right now. If you know what I mean. Goddamn. It's blinging. It's almost time. Let's get it. Bora Bora. Here we come soon. And then, so at this point, I'm like, okay, I got everything. Everything's good to go. I just got to finalize like the itinerary and pay for like the hotel, all that stuff. So once that was done, Katie reached out and she's like, hey, everything's good to go. I'm going to send the email to, or message to Danuska in the Slack group, letting her know that the trip is confirmed to Bora Bora and she could bring a +1. So at this point, I wanted to film her reaction, but I was like, how can I bring it up like on a FaceTime call without making it bait that I'm bringing it up? So pretty much she had this like partnership coming up soon and they required her to like purchase something. So I brought it up like that. So I FaceTimed her one day and I was like, oh, like, remember that partnership? I'm actually like searching up what we have to purchase for it. Do you remember the name of the product? So the reason I said that is because I knew it was sent in the Slack group. So she would open the Slack group. She ends up opening the app and then she's like, I think she said something like, oh my God, or something like that.
Hold on.
What you
Oh my God.
No.
I might be going to Bora Bora for a trip. Yeah. Nadoon?
Yeah?
Hold on.
What did you just say?
Bora Bora. They confirmed.
You're lying.
Yeah, but I need to ask about you.
Bruh, if I'm not coming, you're not
It's
going.
only September 25th to September 30th. One reel, one carousel, 5 to 10 photos for usage. Oh my God.
If I'm not coming, you're not going, fam.
Bora Bora. Bora Bora, Nadoon, was on my vision board.
I know.
Just saying.
Teach me your ways, fam.
My follow-up question is, will my partner be permitted to come with me?
What are deliverables?
One reel, 5 to 10 pictures, one carousel post, 3 stories. So it's for a travel company. Like you're getting the trip in return for content. Hold on, let me see though. Flight, ticket, price. Let me see how much I'm gonna have to pay for this guy to come with me.
What?
That's around the time our kitchen's supposed to be done.
Screw a kitchen, fam.
Toronto to Bora. But you know what the thing is? I feel like what's expensive for Bora Bora is the stay.
Where's the stay?
No, it doesn't say the hotel yet. They'll provide the details.
Take me with you back.
Yeah, it's a 5-day stay. I wonder which other influencers would be coming. Oh my God. It's a good year. Taken a had Bora Bora on my vision board last year. I love how I'm manifesting we. No, but can you check your calendar? I know you have a wedding that week.
I have a wedding on the 23rd and I have 2 e-shoots that week, but I promise you I'm gonna find someone to cover. Okay, first of all, find out if I can come before I start talking.
Yeah, no, I just messaged her.
Wait, but the hotel, we wouldn't have to get another one because I would just stay with you, no?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, would he be permitted? I'm okay with him to stay in my hotel. He just would need to, I would be flying him out.
Tell him the content will be fire if I come.
That's what I said. It would be much higher quality. 4-night, 5-day stay. It's called the Tahiti Tourism Board. Let's search them up. Let's just hope they have vegan food, though.
I'll starve. Okay, bye-bye. Bye. All right. I'm currently messaging Katie from CFG, Danuska's agency, and we've been doing great. Danuska 100% believes it. Yes, we have some time to go and they need to keep it going, but you see my acting there? You probably didn't see it, but you heard it. I was like, oh my God, like I better be coming in all this nonsense. So far, so good. I am receiving the within the next week, so I will show you guys that once it arrives.
Okay, so this is what I said. My follow-up question is, would my partner be permitted to come? Of course, I can cover his flight, assuming I can afford it. I would love for him to be the one to shoot my con. Would be much higher quality. I'm more than happy to have him stay in the same hotel room. She said, yes, you get a +1. Forgot to mention that. But she did say, let me know if y'all are good to go, and we'll confirm and send the next steps for booking. So you need to let your clients know now.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna message them or call them like ASAP.
Yeah, so I think what you should say is Danuska got this opportunity for us both to like go and film somewhere, and it's an opportunity that we don't want to pass up on, and say like you're happy to move the date if they're willing to, either before, like do it earlier, even like do it before the 25th.
Yeah, their weddings are next year anyways, so.
Oh, okay.
All right, buddy. Good job, buddy. You gotta do work.
Okay,
Even better job for taking me with you.
Any day, babe. You deserve this just as much as I do.
Thanks, Pooper. Little does she know I have no clients that week. I just said that to make it more believable that I need to get my gigs moved. Either way, this has happened before where I've had gigs and she's gotten opportunities to fly out and whatever. I've never gone with her because for me, if clients book me, they book me. And I'm not gonna change that up. I'm never gonna say I'm not free or try to change the dates because obviously they're paying and it's the most important time in their lives, right? So as a vendor, I can't be switching stuff up and saying like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it because I got this coming, or are you guys okay to switch? Like, I don't think that's fair to the clients. I can't commit to them and then change it up just because something's happening in my life. So I did a lot of sneaky stuff, and when you watch it, Danuski, my bad, fam. Like, you're gonna look back and you're gonna think of all this stuff that I was doing and saying, and you're gonna be goddamn. Yeah, I got you though. So that's pretty much it. That's what's going on right now. Right after this, I'm going to show clips of our trip and the actual proposal. So yeah, that's pretty much how I plan my proposal. And in the next video, you're going to see the actual proposal. Unless I do it the other way. Maybe I'll add a few clips into the beginning of this so you guys are amped to watch it. You'll sub to the page. Sub, like, comment, maybe. And then you guys will watch the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.